Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Dyson Sphere Program Dark Fog Rises Part 5. This is Chilled Gaming, and we can see that things have changed slightly. Now what I've done is try to centralise the storages a bit more. These have got to stay here to allow and how are they working here? See, down here you only get two factories working because the storage is empty, because I've filled this one up. But it's slowly building up. I need to increase production, so I need to find more oil veins, etc. But anyway, getting back to this, what I've done is I've moved the well, I haven't actually moved the research. That's been deleted. You can see it was here in this section, but because I had the ores up here sitting here and everything was in the way, so like I said on the last one, I'll have to do something to change that around. So that's what I've done. The gears are going to move from here to down here. And then when this is emptied, as you can see, the production ends here. So I'm going to be emptying this and then claiming all of this back, and then this will just join here. So and this lot here eventually will come down and join the end of it. It's just a bit narrow with the silicon here. We're running out of room, you see. So I've got that there at the moment, and the blue research is all sitting in here. So it's near to the oil when we get going on the oil side of things. And then the other part that's changed is down here. And this idea was taken from Nihilus and his blueprints that he got from a load of help from a load of other creators. So you have storage bins, or depots, whatever you want to call them. And then how he does it is he has these either side, and then they feed straight into that factory, and then you have another lot of these splitters further on, wherever you want them really, and then you do the same factories again. But how I've done it is to utilise the production a bit more, so you can see the production lines that come from here also feed the conveyor belts. But because we're not producing nowhere near enough of this ingots at the minute, it's all backlogging at the moment. So this line here that's filling that bin will slowly but surely fill this bin up. As this line comes up more and less is in demand, that's how it works. And the output from these motors goes in here. So I could temporarily freeze this now, because we don't need all this amount, so I'll freeze it there. That will then start backing up, and these will then stop, and it'll freeze some of this ingots up. So right, getting back to this, so we've got the motors here, we've got the engine, I think it is here. Yep, an engine. So we've done one of the components. Conveyor belts, we don't know, I haven't got the upgrade yet, so that'll just go on the bottom here. We're doing the sorters, and we're doing the what do they call these? Oh, that's the sorters. This is the splitter, isn't it? Yeah. So the sorters are here. So you've got Mark 1 and Mark 2, and then all we're doing is produce Mark 3. This is just a temporary container for me to dump stuff in. And the output, not of the conveyors, because we'll just pick those up, but the engine is sitting here, so it can be used later on, the same as the motor. The only other one we've got to bring up here is the coal, which is used in some of the production. And what I will probably do is, because it's raised up to this height, I will come across here probably with it and stick it here. That's probably what I'm going to do, and I'll do that now. And the other thing that we had, I did have a smelting array down here, but it was too high, so I deleted it all, and I just haven't got around to rebuilding it again. So what I've done is put the two miners down here, and we've got a load of stone sitting in there. So we'll get that running as well. So if I run over here, and I'll get the coal in and come back to you. Hey, right, I've got the coal brought up, so we're going to stick down a tab R on these splitters there and stick a box on it. Haven't got any storage for this, so press arrow up, that to that line. Why doesn't it do it? Down and straight in. Right, so now that's going to fill this up slowly but surely. I'll probably have to put some more liners down. Right, so it's taken shape, and I've left these two lines here, you might be wondering, these are for the blue research, so we can keep the buffer going. And what I'm probably going to do actually is set another smelting array off of these somewhere. Obviously it can't be this side because this is for the oil, it's nowhere near enough. And I want to, so many things to build. I'm going to make these, but these need stone, so we're going to have to go down here and try and bring the stone. It'll have to be the next one down from this. So this will come along and then another one will join it. We're going to end up having hundreds of them. You could say, well, why don't I use this one here? This is a temporary buffer until I can get the next one done, which is going to go, normally it would go here, so tab R, so that one's there. Let's say it was going here somewhere. I need it quite close, so 1, 2, that there is where it's got to go. So if we put it, it's not a bit of land there, stick it here. Now that I think will do the job. Just make sure that's in line, which I think it is. Right, so what we do here is arrow up. Now this can run straight, it's got to come in the back way actually, so which is just there, and then we come down, up again, out of this, oh I didn't do the same splitter. Kind of irritating. Right, so if I do, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to empty this because I don't like, I haven't used the right splitter on it, I wasn't thinking. So I'm going to exit that, delete that, and I'm going to empty this. So I'm going to temporarily just throw it into there. And let all that empty, and if I can quickly run over and grab any stone, well actually I won't be able to because it's all in that other one. Alright, so I'll grab some of it now, here's the process. God's sake. And things don't go right, they don't. So what has it done? Has it filled my whole bag up with it? Yeah. And there. So we've got 2 stacks left, so there should be none here. Oh, brilliant. So we do X, and then this can go down a bit, this can be deleted. If we do joiner, so we're going to have another 2 there, so this can only have 1, 2, 3 in. So if we put this down somewhere out the way, oh, this is I'm going to have to put it here, aren't I? And then run with the lines across here. It's not ideal, then the other ones can join it. Alright, so if we, I probably wonder, actually I might do the other ones. So tab R. So if we put that in the middle there, that's going to get those two, and then you've got a third option to come in from this one, which is probably going to go down here somewhere. I'm going to put it there actually. So you know that you're going to get two in the top there, and you've got room for a third, but the third, the output's going to come out of this, and let me think now. No, the output's not going to come out of the top, it's going to go out the bottom. The rare times that I do it, because it's going to go in there. So that's going to feed those. This one's going to go in the bottom. And hopefully that's, actually I'm going to change it. I'm going to put that one in the bottom, because I don't think that's going to have enough room to go an extra one high. There up. Bizarre, isn't it? It wants to put it there, but you have to just delete one and then do it across, hopefully. Power up like that. Excellent. Okay, so that's going to run, the two from here will go into these two, and then it's going to feed this thing, which will in turn will feed one arrow up along here to that. You might be thinking, oh, it'll block this, but that's the reason I've done it higher, so I can use the bottom ones to come under this. I can still build, etc., etc. Alright, so let's put a little label there. Let's go up here. A little label there, so we know what it is. It's raw. There you go. Right, so that's filled that to the max. Alright, and then what we're going to do in a moment is make a smelting array. And something I actually haven't thought of. Tab R. So, 1, 2, oh, that's typical, isn't it? This is where it's got to go, so I'm going to have to go down another one. Yeah, so right, so X there, and delete this whole line. I'm not going to move all of them down again, I'll just go right to there, tab up. Actually, let's put this in first. So tab R. So it has to go there. So there's no good putting it there. We will not. We might just get it in. We won't have any output space. So I'm going to put it to there. I think it's as good as any. And put a box on it. Let's just make sure that that's going to run. Yep, that's going to run. And then this one, up arrow, come down. Oh, look at that, that just about fits. Lovely. Why didn't it fit before? Strange, isn't it? That's 4, we've got plenty of hours. Okay, right. We'll put that in there so we know what's going to go now. Okay, right, let's do I want to do the next thing is going to be this, but that's going to need some of them bricks. So if I start a basic smelting array, we could go down, I suppose. It's not going to be very... So we go down right close to that. Say to there. And then run a second line. See where we get the smelters in. Oops, wrong one. So we can get a smelter there. So we'll put that as that. So I don't really need. Let's do 3. And then the next smelter, we're going to go down another one. So there. Now you might be thinking why. I wish I could go over this side and do it. Trying to do it so I can expand it. What's in there? Get rid of that over here. Oh, we're going to get some more storages for them. Oh, I just realised you can store it in a normal container. Yeah, it's a liquid. How odd. Interesting. Right, let's just make sure I'm topped up. If I wasn't. Forgetting. Okay. So now these are filling up because the production's been stopped. And we should have a stack of these that I can take, which I'll go into. Okay, right, so these just need one, so we'll use the slow ones. One in there, one in there, and there, and then what's going down here the output. So that comes there to there, there to there, there to there. Now we stick in a hole. There. And this side, what we're going to do is do the smelters this side. I think it's probably the best way. Because I can, instead of doing it nice and close, I'm going to do it one extra away. 1, 2, and that's going to produce the glass. The glass, how many does it need? 2, so we use a fast one on this. So this is the what we need to drag in. There. There. Do another line here. It's going to be the output. Output and output. To keep them close for now. So when we do the foundations, we can carry on down here over to that side, which is fine. I've got no problem with that. And what we need to do now is build another. This is what you've got to do for everything you produce. It's very wasteful on sorters and conveyors, but it's just the way it goes. But you can't go right next to it, it has to be an extra one, so I want to allow it in case I need the cables to come out to build stuff. Put a box on top of that one. Right, so that one's going to be glass. Actually I could have gone nearer, but I'm not going to, because if we come out there one and out here one, we can do stuff with it. Same for this. I know this is an eye, but eventually we'll have a way around it. So this is going to come down and around. Oh, actually I want to go down a little bit more with it. Say to there. And it's going to come back up here. Go arrow up. So it can come right out and then... What's that on? Is that on the... Oh, I can't do an arrow up. Oh, this is so annoying. So we do the arrow up to there, then go down. No, we can't do it to there, so we've got to do it less. Like say there. It's very finicky. So right down to there, along, across one, then arrow up. A roundabout way of doing it. There you go, so that's filling that up. And this one's going to follow the same pattern. So it's going to go to there, so we'll start the arrow up now. To that. Got a little bit of room for expansion down here if we want to utilise it. Okay, so that's another 2 production runs done. Now, that will enable us to produce these things, which is what I'm going to do from this one probably. I'm going to see if I can grab some of these and make some temporary foundations myself. And try and fill in a bit of this. To be honest with you, I'd sooner a compact more, but this is all going to change once we get those logistic plots. Because you won't need to have half the conveyor belts, you can just do storage on the end of the line and then that'll transport it from one to the other. It makes it more centralised I suppose, but... Right, so I'm now at foundation, so if I click that, do one right in the middle there, and then these little ones, not got enough. So what's it used? It uses an awful lot of them, doesn't it? Grab 100 then. And produce more. 10, 20. It's steel. Where's the steel? There it is. Grab 100 of that. And produce a bit more. I'm going to put a couple of factories up that are going to do this for us. Going to be my next task. Does it need 10? Yeah. 9, 10. There you go. So that's helpful. So, foundations need steel and stone bricks. Well, we've got the stone bricks here. Steel as we know it's sitting here. Now what I might have to do is, I don't know whether that's going to come over, is it? How does that work then? So if I come out the bottom, it's got to go over that Oh, that's handy, isn't it? It's not as high. So I don't arrow up. Oh, weird. Okay, right, so let's put it there for now. Run down here. Try and keep it kind of neatish. Run it along here for now until we figure out where we're going to build it. So that's the steel. It's going to come out of here. We've got the bricks here. I'm putting a couple of batteries down for it. Okay, right, now that should all run down there, which it is. So I'm not going to bother here. I mean, I could go under, couldn't I? Keep it all neat. How many factories have I got? I've only got one, so I need to produce factories as well, which we've got everything here to do that. I will just build them for now. Circuit boards, let's grab some of those. One stack will do. So, 5 of those for now. So if we run down here, how does this fit in here? So we want the ores to come down this side, I suppose. So if I put we've done it so the output came down and then across again, so one there. Let's say that's producing this. How many does it need? 3 stones, so it's going to need more of these. We probably won't be able to produce a huge amount, so that comes down here. That one follows it. Now the $1 million question is, can I do a third one? Let's say here. Will it let me do an output on that? Oh well, good. So that goes down. Actually, I might change that. It doesn't need to go down. So shift exit that and do it up. Because that way we can run along here to a storage bin. Excellent. Right, okay, so that will work there, and it needs the stone more than anything, so stone in there and the other one in there. Can I put an electric pole here, which I can? Excellent. Right, so that was fill up, so if we did shift and done another one there, that's 2. We'll see how that goes, and what we'll do is yet another sorter, tab R, and next to it we go one down, dun, 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 2. So enough for one out of there and one out of mine. There you go. Put a pin on it and tell it to go from this. So this is going to look a bit supposed to be getified. It's going to have to go there, then come down, and then go up in like that. And just let that fill up, and we'll see how this is going to work with that. Yeah, it's just not enough, so we've got to now put in another. Strange, isn't it? It's not allowing. I wonder why that does that. Oh, hang on, it's not even in there. X. Right, so. Why that never went in? There you go. So that's filling that up now. So if we stick another miner, and we have 7, okay, so shift R. there. It comes out here, and in. Excellent. So now that will fill that up. That's going in there. It's going to be more than that belt can handle. So that should. It's just holding its own. With that full loading. Okay. The other option we could have done is take this one and put it in the bottom. I can't. Is make another storage over here, I suppose. See, these are very hungry. Look how much they use. That's just. That is going down, so we need to produce another one of these. That's going to make that go right down. Let's just make do for now. So this is going up nicely. So if we do this to have, say 2, I'll sort it 2. Eventually we'll have more. That doesn't need that amount, so stop that one there. And this one you can stop at the line as well. That should increase the amount we're producing. Right, so I'm going to put down a foundation here. Yeah, there you go. So I can come down this way if I need. How are we doing for power? Right, still doing well. This one here, because you're trying to create a concentric bus line, eventually when we get past this, I'm going to foundation this lot up, we'll be able to go further up again, so all this lot will shift upwards a bit. But I've got to do the silicon mine and I've got to get the red research going. So how many of those do I have? 96. Okay. I'm going to grab another lot of those, and I've only got 4 of the slow ones, so we'll be using fast ones. Put those in there. Cool, okay. And this is an extra copper line as well, when we need it. So what I'm going to do here is put down our oil extractor. And again, you press R to rotate it. That's perfect. This is really typical. I don't think it ever fits, does it? Okay, so like that. So now that's coming out of there. I'm trying to think what we need, so I'm going to temporarily put down the this one to see what this makes. Because red needs.
This facility produces various products. To filter its products, you need to configure sorter filter. When building a sorter, press tab or arrow keys for filter configuration.
Okay, alright, so this needs the graphite and deuterium or something, I think. What does this make? So that turns oil into refined oil and hydrogen. So it looks like a planet of a moon circling it. It's the same, isn't it? It's this. Planet of a moon circling it. So we need this thing. So we will have to store this refined oil somewhere. if we exit that and we put down some of these, so probably going to put them that way, so we'll come out of here and go up, and it'll go into a splitter, I think will be the best bet. We'll see. So if we put a line of them, where are we? We haven't got a lot of room. Let's go to this line here. We start, say, right on the end. No, I won't be able to do that, so let's start on this one and just see how it works. So we're going to have a line of oil and two products come out, so we could put everything here. It's just going to be a small compact thing, this is just to get the ball rolling. So oil in, refined oil out, and that other stuff here. So we then do another one of these, so shift, yeah. Now let's see if we can get this to work. So if that's going to go into making that, it needs crude oil, so 2 oil makes 2 refined, does it? I'm not entirely sure how this works. Right, let's just put them in and see what happens. One there. So if we put, how many outputs on that? 3. So those two have got to feed these, which means this won't be able to grab it. So it's got to be offset. So shift. So instead of it being in nice alignment, it's got to go down one. There, I think. It might not work, we might have to do this differently. So right, so if that one comes out there, and that one comes out there. Alright, so you set that filter to refined oil, and you set that one to that, hydrogen. That's what it's called. Now, can I do the same line? No, it won't. So we've got to do it again. So if we put in another refiner and just have it on its own separate line, so we can't put it there, it's overlapping. We'll have to put it there. So, and then we come back to this and we go right the first one, which is there. Is that still in line? It is, isn't it? I bet. Yeah, so that's not good. So again, we'll put it again. We'll get it now in the end. So we know that one's no good, it has to go there. So we have refined oil in, that one there. That one there. Now we know that this one here is just refined oil. So we set that one to refined oil. And then we know this one is hydrogen. So if we get the power pole, and we know we're coming out and going in there, so if we put the power pole, I wonder where to put it here, say in the gap. And that starts the ball rolling, so then we come out with a conveyor to the first line, there. Eventually we'll have a storage here as a buffer, I suppose. Or I might just keep this all compact. So now that should start these working. It's very slow. So how many does that produce? It's doing 2 of the refined oil and only 1 of hydrogen. Oh, that's appalling. So we're going to need a fair few of these. and the refined oil we've got to just store somewhere. So if I put down a storage, has to be on that line. So we're going to go over this, and I suppose I could shove it here, couldn't I? But oh, you get a lot less storage, I suppose, don't you? They store 30 slots. And how many does this thing have? Where is it now? $10,000. Oh, that's much better. So I could just plonk that there, sort of like that. So the storage is a semi. I'll just have to change the copper going in. Well, actually, I can go back one. X. So we put it so it's in line with that. Oh no, actually. Well, yeah, we won't be going out that way with it. We're going to just carry on for now. So we put one there, and then one here, and we'll rechange this. So we're going to go into this one's going to go down there to there to there. This one's going to go there, there, there. So that should give us a very basic refining. Done. Let's do this end. Oh no, hang on, I just spotted a deliberate problem. Right. So, X. So, shift that one. That one's got to go to there. I don't want to store the oil at the minute, just the natural oil, so this one's got to go here. I just spotted another mistake. Refined oil will have to go in there. So that one can go here. That first one can go straight in there. The second one can go in there. And the third one go to that. Yeah. So if we do shift, copy that, shift, copy that. Now we're doubling it up. So that's not producing enough, so we're probably going to end up running out, I would have thought. Yeah. I need another oil seep, I'm guessing. Let's see if it's working. Well, it's still feeding. Might better get another one. I need to build some. So refiner. No. That'll do for now. So we've got here oil. Why doesn't it let me put on to tell you it's oil, I just stick it here when I oil. Refined oil. Is it refined? Yeah. And that's hydrogen. So these will fill up rapidly, especially that one. I'm going to stick another one on top of that, so I know how quick it fills. Alright, so we now need to get the research going, so that needs 2 hydrogen and graphite. So where is the graphite here? Oh, it's right the way down here. Okay, so we could probably do the research here. Well, maybe not. Unless I build up reclamation. Or we bypass this, go over this. Right, let me have a look here. Let's put in some of this reclamation stuff. I've got a few, shove them back in that. So if we try and bridge this a bit, we could in theory come out and do them along here. I'm just mindful that we're going to have a miner sitting here somewhere. And a miner sitting here, and probably another one. I'll move that pole and stick it at the top here so it avoids that maybe. So that's made in the research facility and it needs those two. Okay, we've also got to do blue. Now blue, I'll left those out to do that. I can claim those back and then just grab them from here. Do an output at the back or something. Are they up in here? They are, so I can do the lower one out. Up. There. So if I press X and Shift X those, Shift X that. There you go. So it's got rid of that problem. But we do the same here, so could in theory come out of here. It should let me just jump over it like it has here. No, it's already got one out, so I'll probably do this side. I'll jump out there. So I've left a little gap because I'm going to have something else come out, which is probably going to be the graphite. Graphite there, and then it's just not doing it, is it? So we should be able to come out here. Okay, so I need to use any of those. There. So I can't really start them until further back anyway, because all of this are going to run this way. Why are they not coming out? That one is. And that one is. Right, there you go. It's working now. So we've got a line that we can't cross, which is here. And then we've got to allow for a smelter There they are. So just do R. But that's going to go down that way probably. So it's going to touch and go whether that can fit. If I'd done it this way, I suppose I could do it that way, but then you're sticking over on here. It's right in the way. So you're probably going to get one there. So I've got that there, that'll give us an idea where it is. Okay, so you're going to allow for a line here to come across, that one will join it with the splitter. So it's going to free up, so say the split is going to go here, and then you'll run that line across. So you've basically got these two areas here. I would guess, so say from here, you have more if you come up here. Right, so we need to set the blue ones up first. How many of the these we got? So if we do one, where are they? They're on that side, so we'll come up this way. So blue, it's going to go there. It's going to make blue. Oops. We probably want two to do the same. So if I get the that for now. So blue, and then what's going to happen is the product will come out the other side there. So that's the two blues. We could have, so you're going to have an output here. So what does red need again? Graphite and that. Okay, so that one's going to come out here, feed them, so I could in theory change this to red maybe. Let's change that to red. So it's going to need graphite and that, so let's get those two going. So graphite is there. Circuit board and that's okay, right, so that's going to need graphite and that. So we get our thing going, we'll keep it down on ground level. And that comes to there. There. Is that the thingy one? There's hardly any in there. Right, so that's going to come out there, there. Okay, that's going to cover that. That's not. That's going to do red. And how many does it need? Two inserts, that needs the fast ones anyway, so that there, that there, that there, that there, and power pole there. And then what we're going to do is this is going to go across to go up and around this actually, so there. So That's done that bit. Now we could, in theory, reinstate these two, produce the blues out here somewhere, feed this, or let this empty and put something else in there, or just delete it, doesn't really matter, and reproduce the blue here. I'll probably reproduce the blue here, so if we put that one there, into that, grab these, that's an output, so we've got two. They should come up, let's leave a gap, put another gap that's there. That. And that one is going to go across. There. There. To there. That's going to produce blue. Shift. Produce blue. It's going to output to that one. Output to that one. It's going to have an input there, and an input there, there, and an input there. Okay. Shift down, keep them uniform, stick another power pole, and there you go. So we're now producing those. So if we down some more here, allow for some, what do you call it? Room to expand, let's say. So if I've got these across there, so 1, 2, okay, and that's going to research. Stick a power pole so typical, just I'll have to do. Okay, and then we come out with the conveyors. I've got enough conveyor belts, so we're going to get some of those. Okay, right, I've got some more conveyors, so we're only interested in the red and the blue. So that's going to go there, to there. That's going to come out to there and go to there. And this is going to go one there, one there. At least we can start some of the research again. So research wise, what upgrades can I get? I want the vertical capacity. That I can do actually. God, that needs 400, it's going to have to be done. And then that one. That I can do as well. That I can do. Cue that. Cue that. It's a bit expensive. Vein control, that's something I was looking at. got to EQ that, no choice. We're using so much ore. And then technology wise, what do we need? I want to get this. What do they need then? Requires magnetic levitation. Okay, magnetic levitation is here, so that's got to be added, which will then open up these.
Research is too slow. Build more matrix labs. Multiple matrix labs can contribute to the same research. Build more matrix labs and set them to research mode, and ensure sufficient supply of matrices.
What have I got? This is the trouble, you get so much crud. So put that temporary box there. These are going to be everywhere until I can get rid of some of this stuff. Because I'm going to need to ditch it so I can make more researchers. These. So I've run out of ingots. So why is that not working? Oh right, so it's using a hell of a lot of reds, isn't it? Okay, right, I didn't know how much that used. Let's take a stack of these. Now, the problem I can see happening is we will run out of this. So, have I got another refining thing on here? No. Can I make one? So, let's make two. So, if I do shift, that now. Let's see how much it's going to use. I need to figure out how you mine planets. Why not find a gas giant? So they're not built yet, so where are they? How are we getting on? That's why I want to get these productions going. So then I'll start making loads of these. It's slow. I'll do shift, let's stick another one of those on. See if it becomes stable. Another one will probably do it. Famous last words. There's the research going, so it's slowly getting there. I'll have to mass produce this stuff. So you know that I'll finish this episode or this part. It looks as though the red's going to use so much of this stuff, hydrogen, that you're going to have to produce loads, which means this won't be enough. Although I'm filling this one up, I can just wrap it round, I suppose. Where are my other seeps? And I've got one here actually. Where are we? So we're right here. We've got one over there that's out of the way. We could probably tap into this one and then to bring it down to the same line. So put an extractor here and run it straight down to this. And hopefully that will work. that's what I'll do in part 6, I think. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, it'll help the channel grow, and do comment. You know, I'm no expert at this, and as you can see, look at the gaps. I've got to sort all that out, but we're now, at least we've managed to get a small amount of production done and concentrate on this research. We've got the stone, and it's starting to take a sort of shape. So I look forward to seeing you in the next part, and take care till then. Take it easy, guys.